Hello, friends. It's the Carnivore Rabbi. A rabbi is a teacher and source of inspiration. That's what this channel provides for carnivores of all faiths. Welcome. And it's a great time to welcome you if you haven't met me before. We just passed 15,000 subscribers, and I am so grateful to be able to spread the word of the carnivore message for a world in need of healing and hope, and that's what we do on this channel. Now, on Thursday, I posted a question on YouTube community. I said, in 20 words or less, what would you say are the benefits of the carnivore diet? And I expected to get a few responses, but I got a lot more than I expected. It is truly remarkable. They gave me goosebumps, and they remind me of why I am here on YouTube. I think you will enjoy these stories as well. So I'm going to give you a taste of them. First one, PCOS gone. That's polycystic ovarian syndrome. Pain-free, binging stopped, more energy, weight loss, depression gone, anxiety and panic attacks gone. Wow. In fact, PCOS is a frequent one. As I said, it means polycystic ovarian syndrome. It's very common among women today. I've had several family members who have had PCOS. It makes pregnancy much harder. And think about what a gift it is to heal from it. Because so many doctors say that it's basically incurable. You can manage it, but you can't cure it. In fact, Johns Hopkins Medical School says officially, treatment for PCOS is often done with medication. This can't cure PCOS, but it helps reduce the symptoms and prevent some health problems. I'm not a doctor and this is not medical advice, but it's sure amazing to hear from so many people who have healed from PCOS with carnivore. Here's another response. IBS, arthritis, PCOS, again, and depression improved thanks to carnivore. Also easy to shop and meal prep. Again, these are another set of common ones. Easy shop and meal prep. Think about that. What could be simpler than carnivore when it comes to grocery shopping? 99.9% of the entire grocery store is irrelevant. You can go to two sections, meat and dairy. And at the dairy section, at least for me, it's just butter and eggs. And by the way, this helps people save money in the long run. Yes, meat is expensive. But A, so is everything else these days. And B, you always snack less and eat out less as a carnivore. It saves tremendous money in the long run. There are so many carnivores you can talk to about this. Now, here's another remarkable story from my friend, the Dutch carnivore. He left this comment, quote, got my type 1 diabetes under perfect control, and I am leading a normal life again. If you want to see more about the Dutch carnivore, see this video above. In fact, just earlier today, I was talking with someone about type 1 diabetes. There was a couple of us in a group, and somebody suggested the carnivore diet. Not in place of medications and treating it, of course, but just experimenting with the carnivore diet. And the man with type 1 diabetes almost wanted to kill him. You could see the rage in his eyes. They seemed to say, how dare you question what I'm doing? People get defensive. I wish I didn't think of it at the moment, that I should have referred him to that interview with the Dutch carnivore. Truly remarkable. Here's another from Indie Andy Carnivore. Carnivore for 331 days. Reversed type 2 diabetes, reversed sleep apnea, lost 80 plus pounds, and many more positive benefits. My goodness. Less than a year. And think about how many millions of people struggle with type 2 diabetes, sleep apnea, and losing weight. These are three very common struggles. Why wouldn't everyone give carnivore a try? When I said this to my wife, I say this all the time, everyone should give carnivore a try. And she says to me, it's just so hard. And quite frankly, I disagree. I don't think it's easy, mind you. It's simple, but not easy. But it's not that hard, and it gets easier over time. The hardest part is at the beginning. And you know what? I've said this to my wife, if it's hard, just try animal-based. I think carnivore is the best, but it's not the only option. You can do keto, even paleo is much better than the standard American diet. Just start with getting rid of sugar and processed foods and build from there. In fact, Georgia Ede talks about this in her wonderful new book on the mental health healing benefits. You can do paleo, keto, and carnivore. Carnivore is the best, but others work very well. You don't have to be perfect. There's no such thing as perfect. Couple more. Carnivore erased my diabetes, anemia, GERD, thrush, gum disease, arthritis, asthma, mood swings, sunburn, low testosterone, IBS, depression, annual URI, allergies. Incredible. And it, in particular interest for me were mood swings. The physical and mental benefits of carnivore are not really separate. It's all interconnected. We create categories so we can speak of different experiences, but each affects the other. As we heal our body, we also heal our mind. It's incredible. When we give ourselves the proper human diet, we remind ourselves that our brain is a part of our body. Just like we're nourishing our body with the right foods, we have to nourish our brain with the right foods. And the right food is meat. It has been for millions of years. Here's another one. Gone. Blood pressure meds. Need of deodorant. Or eczema. Need of deodorant. Tooth tartar. Bad breath. Brain fog, lack of energy. Incredible. Why is this? What explains all this? I think there's some specific reasons. One of them is inflammation. But again, I'm not a doctor, and Dr. Chafee has talked about this extensively, but I take a more philosophical approach. I believe the body knows how to heal itself. Not always and not with everything. And I'm not anti-doctor or anti-medicine. But when you nourish your body, I believe you let it do what it is supposed to do. And it is more powerful than we imagine. The body has developed intricately over millions of years of evolution. And if you're not a believer in evolution, it's intricate by God's design. And we weaken it when we eat improper foods. But we restore it when we become a carnivore. We restore the most incredible healing machine in the world. And one thing to remember in hearing these stories of healing is you shouldn't get angry at yourself about the past. I believe everything in the past is necessary to bring us where we are today. This is a deeply biblical idea, by the way. God would not have chosen Abraham to begin a new religion had Abraham not been the son of an idol worshiper. And we are not to blame for not knowing about this way of eating. This knowledge about the proper human diet has been hidden from us for so long. Nutritionists at Harvard literally buried studies about the dangers of sugar and the benefits of fat and cholesterol. And even today, we have so much more evidence proving our case for the carnivore diet, but it's still largely ignored. We have to learn this for ourselves, and it can take time to find the right teachers and the right resources. The beautiful thing is that the body starts to heal quickly. It can take time to fully heal. And some things we may need extra support from supplements and medicines. But just nourishing ourselves properly makes a huge difference. Here are a few more healing stories that people shared with me. We already shared this one. I'm ketovore since May 1st. Sugar addiction gone. Gained 2 pounds of muscle. Down 5 pounds overall. Energy and strength improving. Joint pain has gone down, and brain fog has cleared up a lot. The physical and the mental. It's all connected. What a beautiful example. And only since May 1st. As I record this, we're in the 3rd week of June. That's not even... Now the gold standard is about 16 weeks till you really know that it's working. That's not even 7 weeks. Amazing. Here's another amazing one. This is an older gentleman born in 1941. Down 100 pounds so far. Think about it. A bowling ball. A bowling ball is 10 pounds, right? That's 18 bowling balls. Can you imagine losing 18 bowling balls of weight? Unbelievable. Here are a few more. Persistent aches. Gone. Pre-COVID energy returned. Food prep, simplified. We know that one. How much food prep do you need? You need an air fryer or a grill, a pan? It's pretty simple. Faster hair growth. That's an interesting one. I think I've experienced that myself. I haven't measured it, but definitely seems like I am going to the barber. What's that place I go called? It's cheap, $20 for a haircut. Poor digestion improved. Sugar addiction curbed. Weight control, amazing. Just amazing. There's so many. I'm giving you several different stories, but you can go online and find incredible stories of healing. And as I've said in another video, I take these anecdotes more seriously than I take a lot of studies because this is real life. You can tell when somebody's being honest. Weight loss, diabetes in remission, sex drive returned, good. Mood stabilized, and I get to eat as much as I want. Now, I recommend you save some of these stories. You can save this video or you can go to my community page and cut and paste the stories. Save them in a file you can look at for inspiration. As I mentioned, I'm planning to do a book of carnivore healing stories, almost a literary version of what Carrie Mann at Homestead How is doing with the documentary Healing Humanity. I'll have lots more information on these healing stories soon. But in the meantime, continue healing and see this video on 21 ways to achieve success on the carnivore diet. This is, I think, one of the most comprehensive videos I've done.